I've just come to a peculiar revelation. We fine gentlemen all have younger brothers, do we not?
That we do. Though, I would say I've hardly set a fine example by any means.
Oh, I doubt that. I can tell that Eustace thinks highly of you. You may not have put your efforts into words, but brothers don't have to understand one another.
Then my actions speak to him louder than my words? A fine job I've done so far, but I'll keep working toward the sentiment.
And that makes two of us. I'll be putting in much the same effort with Cedric, wherever he may be now.
Enemy eliminated. Talk about a slog.
You're telling me. I'm wiped after all that fighting.
Perhaps a short break is in order then. I'm always down for a break. Hold down the fort for us, Kay, Celine?
Just wake me up if anything that'll spark my interest shows.
You're all nothing but a bunch of slackers! Let me take a catnap once in a while!
You are jam-packed with such incredible technology, and so adorable to boot.
What?
I know! Every little thing you do makes me want to scoop you up and kidnap you. Rosenberg outdid himself, honestly. There's no other doll like you.
Huh? What? If only I could dismantle you and inspect your parts. Then I could bring Mishy to life and the world would be better for it. Stop looking at me like that! You're scaring me! Rufus, save me!
Oh, just look at all these little angels I've been blessed with. It's like I've died and gotten a first-class ride straight to heaven.
Come on, Lapis, Rose. Let's make this the biggest, cutest group hug ever.
Oh no, I would rather pass. I'm quite good. I can't do that. What if the pressure left wrinkles on my beautiful dress? Then I'd...
Well, if you won't come to me, then I'll just have to come to you. One way or another, you're both getting all my love.
No! She got me again! My dress! Nadia, Swin, help me!
There is no escaping Angelica when she's locked onto you, huh? We may want to tip off our pals in the SSS before she turns her personal heaven into our personal hell.
Phew. It would seem I have a ways to go before I can match my brother as a swordsman.
I feel you on that. It's rough having to stand in your older brother's shadow.
It is. Rather than dwell on it, it's better to pay respect to their myriad accomplishments by surpassing them.
That's how I'm doing it, and I hope I get to one day.
Ace, can you watch me do the same for you?
The Radiant Blade Master is still going strong. Just how do you do a body so good, I wonder?
Our blades and body are but mere vessels. True strength lies in the soul that stands to wield them.
I couldn't have put it better myself. It brings to mind something my old master once told me. True swordsmen need not the blade.
I don't give a rat's ass about the philosophical crap, but I could never get bored watching you in a fight.
I feel like a lone man among monsters. Hell, I'd be up for ascending to the Monsters Club anytime. Especially if it'd help me protect you.
Check it out. The old gang's back together again.
Well, it'd be more of a trip down memory lane if we all hadn't changed so much. You and Toe have really grown. Angie has also evolved.
Interesting choice of words. What are you trying to say, huh? That I've blossomed into an even hotter piece of ass?
Sure. You can put it like that if you want.
Angie's always one step ahead, isn't she?
Yeah, he's gonna be whipped for the rest of his life.
I still don't know if I deserve to be here with all of you after what I've done. Fret not. Through desperation comes inspiration, and you, my friend, are a very inspired addition.
You've still got plenty of years ahead of you, so just be sure to use those to do some good. Like, say, giving you a hand?
Ah, he means, George, that the Rhineford group approached me about producing an orbal prosthetic arm. Did you feel up to it? It would be an honor to have an engineer of your talents lend them your support on the matter.
Yes, of course. I'd be a fool to turn that down. Whatever you need from me, just say the word.
I don't know about you ladies, but I sure could down an ice cold one after all this fighting.
Oh, I'd be downing one right next to you if I could. If you don't mind me going virgin, though, then I'd be happy to join you in a drink.
Well then, perhaps a merry social outing is in order once we've concluded these affairs. And it would be a merry night indeed if you also joined, General.
I think I'll take you up on that. I've been wanting to share a few drinks with each of you for some time as it happens.
Shit! She's gonna drink me under the table. And seeing how long it'll take for her to get you there will be half the fun.
I'm thinking of picking up something fun that'll get my body moving, you know?
How about tennis? That'll get the blood pumping.
Swimming would do just as well. It makes for excellent training in both body and mind.
Nothing beats bike racing if you ask me. You won't get a better high from anything else in Zemuria. Trust me.
No need to raise your hands all at once, guys. But what the hell? I'll try them all.
I can't believe the real-life Toby is standing in front of me. Does that mean Ein was based on a real person too?
So you, you read that, huh? Well, this is awkward. Carnelia doesn't exactly paint me in the best light.
You think you've got it rough? Imagine my surprise when I learned my own granddaughter read of my youthful misadventures with alone. Very alone.
Oh? Doesn't sound very alone to me. Looks like I'm gonna have Emma give me the lowdown on how Miss Red Moon Rosy Cheeks got down.
The novel isn't half as salacious as what you're thinking, you foul-minded girl!
Oh, hey, I just realized. We're all artificial, huh?
I guess so. Hearing that used to bother me, but it doesn't one bit now.
I'll thank you not to place us in the same classification. I am not simply artificial. I am art! A finely crafted Rosenberg doll. How unfortunate. I thought of showing you my favorite pancake house, but if you think we aren't art, then I'll just go with Kia.
Wait, no! I wanna go! You have to take me! Whatever that is, it sounds yummy! You can't just take Kia! You gotta take me too!
Now, guys. We can all go.
Your older sister's pretty protective of you, huh, Lloyd?
She's not my sister technically, but... well, I've given her nothing but grief for ages, so I can't blame her.
That's normal. If they're not worried about you, they're worried about not worrying about you.
Yeah, it's definitely not just you. Makes me think of old times.
Your reputation continues to precede you, Divine Blade of Wind. I still have much to learn before I catch up to your skill.
It's a privilege to witness the pinnacle of Eastern swordsmanship up close. I know well why even my father is humbled by it.
You speak too highly of me. If I'm to face off against the rumored unsavory schools of swordsmanship operating eastward, then I must never think my studies complete.
It's worth the concern. As fellow swordsmen, we can't afford to ignore them.
We never know where we'll need to take up arms again in the future. May we defend our school's honor with a firm hand.
Tilly won't call me her big sis! I don't know what to do! You guys got any pointers?
The age gap between me and Nana's way bigger, so I got nothing. Can you think of anything, Noelle?
Not when I've got the opposite problem with Fran. She's so clingy that I can hardly get a minute to myself.
You could try vanishing into the night for a while. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, dear.
Ugh, that'll teach me to come to you guys for help. The only pointers you give are in the wrong direction. Hey! We've all got pigtails! That's gotta unlock some kind of strength bonus for us, right, girls?
Oh, but it does. Gotta name it to unlock it, though. And so I dubbed the Pigtail Pummel Power.
I love it! Now we've got to spread the word and encourage pigtails far and wide.
I don't know if Her Highness and I count, but it still sounds awesome. What say you?
I say the only true requirement to unlock pigtail potential is to have fun with it. And you have my full endorsement as a princess.
Don't
throw your royal weight behind something so dumb?
Well, look at us little bad boys fighting our hearts out as a team.
Wanna call me a boy one more time?
And I'm an angel. What did I ever do to deserve being treated like some no-good brat?
The hell didn't you do? You played us all so hard you'd take first in a concert against Elliot, you ass.
So, how about we be real for a sec? Because none of us have room to talk.
Call it a gut feeling, Kurt, but you'd be cute as a button in a schoolgirl uniform. As cute as Swin dolled up in gothic Lolita.
Huh? How did you... He doesn't know I had to wear that for a mission, does he?
You speak as though you've seen... You couldn't have, because I've never worn one.
Please don't tell me you're abusing the church's intelligence network to dig up this kind of dirt.
Nope. Call it a very intuitive shot in the dark. Why not see how it feels? Joshua, I think you'd look great in a maid uniform.
No thanks.
I am Magical Muse, the magical girl of love.
Oh, me, Magical Ally, the magical girl of hope.
Don't forget me! It's time for Magical Yuna, the magical girl of courage!
And look out, because Magical Elisa's unrivaled passion will lead courage, love, and hope to victory! Funny, I had a dream about this a few nights ago.
No way. So did I. And it made my arms start throbbing like crazy for some reason.
Amazing where we are after where we've been, huh?
You said it. Can't say I'm all that proud of my past, but it gave me the strength I need to stand with the team. So I still wouldn't change a thing.
Same. We owe it to every person who believed in us to keep fighting as hard as we can.
We got my switch axe, your bow staff, your spear, your halberd. That's some good pull-arm type shit in here.
Mine's got no pointy ends like the rest of yours, but I bet I could still kick their butts in a tourney.
You sure? My stun halberd's got some real heft to it.
Maybe so, but I reckon it couldn't pierce through anything the way my spear could.
Time to see who comes out on top, boys!
Let's do this!
How old are you? This ain't a playground.
Truly, fortune has shined her light upon us to gather so many musically inclined souls under one banner.
I know! It makes me want to hold another big performance as a group.
An encore for the fans, eh? The Azure Diva would delight at the thought.
You can leave, providing the instruments to me. Can't do a thing without those.
As much as we couldn't do without proper attire. I'm envisioning Scanton sheer for the ladies and petite gold loincloths for the gentle.
Give it a rest, idiot.
I wouldn't mind. Well, as long as Elia danced with me.
You've always worn glasses, right, Machias?
Yeah, though, between you and me, it'd be nice to ditch this pair and go with something a little more trendy, like your old ones. Speaking of, I doubt yours are prescription.
Nope, just wear them for kicks. Only part that sucks is that I have to keep the frames from melting every time a fight heats up.
They look good enough on you that they're worth the trouble at least. Can I ask where you bought them?
I don't know how I expected you to one day bond, but it certainly wasn't over glasses. The tea is ready. I would be delighted if you enjoyed yourselves.
That fragrance is to die for. Wait a minute! We're in a battlefield! This isn't the time for a tea party!
It wouldn't be the first time she's offered some piping hot tea complete with table dressings in the midst of a fight.
I would expect nothing less from the best mate the Ouroboros could have ever had.
This is divine. May I have another? It, certainly took you no time at all to adjust to this, now did it?
The Iron Blood Club's back in business. Wonder if the old coot's cracking one of those proud dad smiles from the afterlife while watching us.
I wouldn't call the proud dad smile his forte.
Yeah, no way. Gramps had to be the most bashful grouch in the whole empire.
I would hesitate to use such a clumsy concept to describe His Excellency, but so long as we honor his memory, I'm sure he is proud.
You girls have got some mega-sized brains on you. Who knew I'd be lucky enough to work with other walking calculators?
It's a rare treat, isn't it? A
pleasant reminder that you never truly know who you'll meet in this fine world.
I'm sure if the four of us put our heads together, we could take over Zemuria in no time flat.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were serious about that. You are joking, right? Right? I don't know why it's popped into my head just now, but you once attended St. Estrella, didn't you, Ellie?
I did! Before joining the CPD, I studied as a foreign exchange student in quite a few countries.
The boys must have flocked to you in droves. Oh, there's no finer fantasy than that of finding love with a beauty from a faraway land.
I can see it now. A passionate whirlwind romance with an adoring, pure-hearted youth. An impossible love to forget. Perhaps you still keep in touch?
Sorry for bursting your bubbles, but all I cared about were my studies back then. Besides, the one I've always had my eyes on was never a classmate.
Your Highness, Muse, compose yourselves. Even if it is romantic.
My shoulders are starting to feel stiff again. I'm going to say it's your bra. They say a bad bra can really put on the hurt after a while.
Speaking of, I've heard rave reviews on the newest line of shapewear from Mariage Cross.
I've been wondering, is it practical enough for everyday wear, though? They're more about being sexy than anything. And to that I say, what's the harm in adding a little spice? It's fun getting adventurous with your wardrobe from time to time.
Oh, for sure! Let's go do some lingerie shopping next time we're free.
Who knew we'd see the day when the three of us would be fighting together on the same side?
Please, I wouldn't put such a noble spin on it. Our interests just so happen to align toward a common goal.
Maybe. I'd argue that's plenty noble. And now that we're a team, well, we're 3 times as likely to get to the bottom of everything that's going on.